Hello, everyone. The band playing in the beginning of this video is a Norwegian Armed Forces staff band, and they're conducted by a Swedish conductor named Torgny Hansson. Torgny Hansson was for a long time the inspector of music within the Swedish Armed Forces, and also he has also been one of my conducting teachers. Um, there's an interview with him in one of the articles on the webpage, and I thought it was interesting to see if he had something interesting to say. And of course, he did. Um, I found I would mention as four key points in the article that I would like to mention. Um, the first of all is interesting that Hansen sees himself not only as a conductor but also as a pedagogue and someone who brings people together. For him, conducting is about uniting individuals with different backgrounds and experiences and helping them to function as an ensemble. He also have a more philosophic perspective of being a conductor or conducting. Um, he stresses that a conductor is not only a musical leader but also an inspirer, sometimes even a psychologist or a teacher. Torgny believes the conductor's role is to open doors for people and to help them to reach musical and personal experiences they might not achieve on their own outside the orchestra or the ensemble. He's also uh, writing about how to learn through observation and experience. He describes how, as a young trumpet player and a conducting student, that he learned a great deal simply by watching orchestras and professional conductors home in his hometown Malmö in south of Sweden, but also abroad. This taught him about both the challenges and the possibilities of the profession as a conductor. Finally, he has some advices to what he mentioned as young conductors, but I think it's generic for every conductor. And his clearest advice is to study as many scores as possible. Um, Without recordings, even without recordings, in order to develop one's own inner ear of the music. And Torgny mentioned also this is a central skill, not for just becoming a thoughtful and independent conductor, but for musicians as well. Um, why did I choose this article? Well, I found I think it's very interesting that Torgny Hansson presents conducting not just as a technical skill, but something deeply human and educational. Um, he emphasis on the conductor as a pedagogue and communicator, which resonates with me. I think it's interesting way of describing the conductor, or the role of the conductor. And he reminds me and everyone that conducting is also about relationships between the conductor and the musicians and the music itself. Uh, I also found his reflections honest and encouraging. It doesn't romanticize the profession as a conductor. Instead, he acknowledges the uncertainties, but also highlights the joy and the meaning conducting can bring. Uh, his advice to study scores and develop an inner sound word, or how to describe it, I think it's practical and inspiring, and both for us as conductors, but also when we're our only musicians. So to sum up, I think the article shows that Torgny Hansson as a conductor, Eller is a conductor who values humanity and continuous learning. For me, this article stood out because it goes beyond the conducting technique. It's focusing instead of the deeper purpose of conducting to inspire and to connect and to open doors for others through music, or open doors between us through music.